Bam.
Why you dey shake?
We drop her.
The show they vibrate.
Now rain wait for this morning. Rain fall for your side.
No, you know fall for my side. I meet her for road.
It drizzle a bit.
Just wet the floor because the dust not dey too much. So just wet and come normalize.
But I hear say for some parts of Lagos, the thing is strong well. Thunderstorm, flood everywhere. I can't even want to say for rain they fall for
Make it usher
almost December.
The cold breeze.
We hope.
Of the Harmattan.
We hope.
Because the weather these days, if like say the sun fit fry egg.
But
then again, we don't show. Now we say we don't show. Anytime we come like this now to the tier, you things and things where they share for the Good Morning Naija show.
Yes, sir.
Make a fair shot. Who there they listen to us? Go gather your compa people. People there you tell them pick your phone, call all of them. Say the Good Morning Naija show don't start again today. And as usual, now how we do them now. We go waka enter inside the front page of newspaper after now to go look with the shell. In fact, if you see things we don't fool the front page of newspaper, you're not going to like to come out at all. And also, our top to reserve, he go shell for where it is. Make it not be like say, I too they talk, you self will be part of the old talk. So you go talk. All of us go talk. So that our organs on top go say the voice of the masses, not the voice of God. Me, myself, collectively, individually, and I. My name still remain all true co. If you call me triple shift, nothing do you. Without pin, like pin and four.
Honorable, over to you. Yes, please.
Okay. All right, my people. Welcome. Now the Good Morning Naija show be this one. As usual, we don't pin like pin and four to bring you every way go help your money move forward because information na key. Just like Ochiko don't give on a breakdown finish now. The first thing we go sit down talk yan. Now as it concern the G5 governors, in fact. G5 turned integrity governors. How does their integrity go affect Atiku Abubakar, the PDP presidential candidate election? Now, the matter what we won't talk about, so because for a whole 5 governors from inside one party to say, I don't go do with you again. How this one go use affects their presidential candidate chances? Now, the matter what we go on for inside a sit-down talk segment be this one because we go get Ogbonge person who go sit down with us. In name now, Gagbola or Lojede. Him go sit down inside the house because himself na person where they coordinate and explanations waiting consign politics matter as they call her for grammar political analyst 9B. So you go there with us inside studio to use put mouth for inside this talk. Make we understand whether PDP they suppose fear their umbrella go leak for inside this election. And the matter be that we will go for inside a sit-down talk segment.
As you talk G5, what enter my head now? As it is sweet, you go there. It cannot cause problem.
We'll bring live band.
We supposed to get live band for this. We go do as we drop line, the live band go play. They correct. All right, other matters were there on ground. You know as they be now. Fagbo Frank will come give us the shell for money matters. Make we hear the things where they happen. Gang for that side. Make we know where to put our money. Make we know how much. So make sure say the year don't the end. You gonna say okay if I put my money here. It not go lost. If I put this one here, it go make sense. All those kind of conversation now won't do. So Fagbo Frank go there, he go kaja, he go tanda gidiba. He go tell you the things you need to do. And remember, you always talk about side hustle. The year is not too late for you to start a side hustle because the new year go soon enter. But we will first finish this one as matter they be. So plenty things done there on the show this morning. And make we just let you know say as you they watch us, nobody else go they talk. The conversation now you and I, us and you. All of us together, we go to call us, we go to send us message, we go to read them, we go to respond, and we go get other things we go there on top of the show this morning. You see, say the things don't set. Now the Good Morning Naija show be this. My name na Edewo. Officially, we welcome you to this 2-hour journey of better entertainment. So we'll take a small break. When we come back, everything goes smooth. We dey come.
Broadcast journalist, Uncle Jimmy Disu. This government has failed, by my own estimation. Person when we say, when it comes to news work, he be senior man. The level of suffering in this country. Vote for the person who will improve your life because after this 2023, There will be no excuses. For talking, he be senior man. They know that the man has difficulty. From health challenge to name it, it is there for you to see. The world has changed. That's why I tell you that people don't think. They don't think deeply. This election will go happen, go be baba. Like, it go be baba.
We deserve a round of applause. Yes. Today. And this, now I say they are.
Aside Hot Friday special with Jimmy Disu live every Friday 7 p.m. on top wazobiamax TV.
Getting better school grades just got easier. Watch the lessons on Wazobia TV every Monday to Friday, 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. You can also download the ULesson app on your Google Play Store or Apple App Store.
Welcome home, Mom.
Meet Innocent Amanda.
Nice to meet you. Amanda Solis.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to the Dethrones.
So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men.
So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who don't get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Make sure say waiting they work for her, no they work.
Take care of yourself and
Better Talk showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
as you come here, we tell you welcome to the Dethrones.
So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men.
So long as say the law still there, just continue to forgive.
What is that? Whether your marriage work or your marriage no work, it has nothing to do with the child.
Some widows, they lose their friends after widowhood.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who don't get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
They dance like this now because anything concern cola nuts, you know, say our ancestors, they don't involve inside the matter. And when we see what's in the proverb of today talk, the first thing I do, I first go shoot bitter cola. I could try to spit her, but I not spit her, but I just look the word. Proverb of the day talk say, the sickness where they worry cola nut, if they live inside cola nut. They say what they eat the bean, it inside the bean seed. Now when you look this word, it there in so many places. Now make a first address like me and you our daily life. Anybody will be say, it don't grow, it don't live rich where he's supposed to take care of himself, but then he call the blame one person. Say, oh, now because of my uncle, oh, now because of my papa, oh, now because of my mama, oh, now because of one person that make and nothing make him. Then that means you they tell yourself lie. Because at a time you mature, you get decision to make. So that thing will limit you at all. That thing will they eat you, it dey inside of you. Now you fail to take decision. Now you fail to live, take the part where it says upon lead to your success. So what will limit you, it dey inside of you. Now may we call look and enter inside our country that they call Obodo Nigeria. May we just look at from the angle. What did they do us? It dey inside us. One wise man tell me one word. He say when you gather crowd, he say country they produce its kind. Because if all of us, we do the right thing what we're supposed to do when we get our PVC, may we balance, and all of us put on our thinking cap, we go know the right person where we say we go vote. But because of interest, because of what you want shop today, because of smoke bogri where they just leave for your hand, you go just, based on that, you go vote. Ethnicity line, tribal line, religious line, all those sentiments now you cut a vote after, you go they blame one person. So what they do us, it dey within us. Now we hold the power. What we go do about them? It dey our hand. So waiting, they shop cola nut. It dey inside cola nut. So you check yourself. Anyway, this now waiting I feel chook my mouth put for waiting today Proverb talk. But there was that position on top. The newspaper vendor stand as the newspaper vendor man.
Yes, sir.
What did they share?
Paper they out this morning. My people, now welcome. Make we just sharply enter them. I go just run to the papers. You go they take down your notes so that you go fit call us, talk the one way you go like contribute on top. So make we just run them quickly. They say 50% materials deployed. Burnt offices threaten polls. Now, INEC, they talk this one, they say, be like, say, as they burn all these offices for different parts of the country. So, some kind, but we'll look at the matter could be. No candidates for national award. Nominees fail exam. Which exam be that? Go check them out. You go see the conversation for page 29. We move. Foreign NGOs, fintech firms linked to terrorism financing. Ha! They talk to some kind people them. Like saying at them, they sponsor some terrorist acts for there. You go check that one out for page 13. ASU, they warn on new crisis. Say they seek intervention. They don't they pull ear again. No, say, hey, anything can happen. No, we not call off. We suspend strike. Oh, okay, we they move. Come down to the major yarning where they here. They say APC Assembly tackle Adeleke. They say governor sacks 12,000 workers. Okay, APC Fumes says governor cutting endless litigation, agitations, distractions, a lot of that. State of Osun backed by law. They say the governor's actions illegal, says Assembly. Sacked local government chairman, head to court. They say PDP backs Adeleke's actions. They did knock APC back. Say nothing. We gallant for here. That one day then had the major conversation with you on top of this paper. 10,000 resident doctors remaining in Nigeria. Only 10,000. Wow. Now waiting NARD, they give us as updates. Go read them more, make you know. I don't talk yesterday, not sick. Okay, contractor suspends Lagos Ibadan road construction, resumes January. So they don't close for the year. They say now January 9 they go resume. All right, they say Kano APC chair caught with 367 PVCs jailed. What thing they do with 367 PVCs? In the INEC official, wahala. Okay, Ochuko, what do you see? Pre as the matter take be. Which one you go look first? Make we start.
The matter there plenty.
Make I go look down and when they talk say people they finance terrorism because if we not talk about the bad men. Where be say make us speak grammar small, where they be devil also inside Nigeria, then it be like say we'll never start because whether we like them or not, these bad men where they happen like this so now. It dey people where they benefit inside now, we make it all last rich like this. And even government not come at that they come talk say if you know they totally away from the fact say it be like say politics don't enter inside this terrorism matter for inside Nigeria. So it dey good as it be say government and don't come out, come begin check out for inside paper. Where be say them publish, we get to touchlight how money they use enter for inside this terrorism matter for inside 2022. Now they don't find out talk say some non-governmental organizations, where be say they call them NGOs. This now people where be say they go help to do good things them, you know, for people them. With people where they do charity work,
charity work
like that, so that common man go fit understand them. And then save some banks too. And then some fintech companies. So it be fintech companies. All these people where you be say they go fee help you send money to Susu place. You send back through wire. So all those kind of people, the way they use technology to use send and receive money. Say all of them say they don't find that say their hand day for the financing of terrorism for inside the country. It's a wonderful expose, if I go call them like that. But what we will go do at the end of the day? Because the other time, United Arab Emirates come out, bring out a list of people where we say their hand still follow for inside, you know, waiting concern the financing of terrorism. Where that list till today? Government they talk say, we'll not go publish, we'll not go do this, we'll not go do that. But at the end of the day, how those people don't punish? Because if you look most countries where we say this serious to fighting this kind of crime, what did they first do? Now to cut out the source of funding for most of this terrorism. Because when you cut their source of funding, how they go use buy fail to use put for their Okada where they go use fight you.
How
they go use
buy
chop
gun.
food. How they go use buy gun. How they go use receive the gun them.
Yes.
But it is just so, I don't know the grammar I go use. It is so disappointing, say, we're there in a country where we say some people don't form their own government, their own security, away from our own security forces. And then they excel.
True.
Then they grow. Then get wins. Because a situation where we say people they get almost a parallel government. They collect tax for local government then from inside a place where we say for a sovereign nation. Within a sovereign nation, Shebina people they always quote Abacha where they talk, say, Abi, Shebina Abacha,
yes.
where they talk, say, if terrorism lasts more than
Over
24 hours for inside the country, say, make it look well. The governance of that country, be the government of that country, they know what's in the apple, maybe they never fit look well inside. So how it be say we go there so comfortable in a situation? But if somebody now go finance something will happen to that time, person go find out. Shebina person where they won't corner insult somebody will be madam at the top. Now they go babam. This is they will hear say then go babam. Abi. So if you dey here now talk one bad thing, they go knock you, collect you. No matter where you hide, they will. No matter in the inside port where you dey, our security go fit see you. Yes. So what's happen to our security forces? Where we say their eye they blind all of a sudden till today, we no fit still know the exact number of people who kidnap people for Abuja Kaduna Railroad. Till today, we no fit know them. And that railroad they won't open them again. Now they come they talk say they go use NIN. For you to fit access Abuja Kaduna Railroad as a passenger, they go need your NIN or BVN and all of that. Where the NIN day when these Abuja Kaduna Railroad people collect over 100 billion in ransom? Where NIN been there? How did NIN help that situation or not? So it is so embarrassing. Say we be like say we know what to do, but to just the form activity. But we won't make people know, say, Nigerians, then get sense, then they watch, they look. We won't look, this way, they say they don't bring out this expose now. Yes. We won't look what they say they go do about that. Because these people, then they collect money, they don't talk, say, even POS operators, then follow for people where they say they also...
They do some kind...
They used to do this magomago. So we know, say, we won't make government know, say, our idea, we they watch. Make we see, because this government not promise us talk, say by the end of December, insecurity will be a thing of the past. And say, Oga Buhari don't come use a man, talk several times, say, he go live a more secure Nigeria. Hopefully. So with the hope, say this now, the step towards giving us a more secure Nigeria before he leave. May they do something about these findings that they don't get now.
All right. 50% material deployed, bond office, threatening pools. Thank God say INEC don't come outside, say plus all this bond with the bond.
Yes, sir.
They're not going to still revert from that February where we say election will still take place.
Election must
I like that stand when they take. But now when we look at what did they make that they bond anyhow? Why? You go not say, not be me where one come work this morning. Not be woman when they want go buy fish, want go trade, go come they do all this thing. It can only be people who get interest for inside the matter.
True.
Very, very simple.
True.
Cannot be detective, but at least we fit think.
At least you go know.
It go be people who get interest. Now it come be like say now the trending thing now say they get to the bond INEC places for different states, offices. Why did they burn them? When people don't they feel threatened by the fact say like say we not to get ground for you, they go start to the resolve to destroying material. Just be like that talk when he say if I nothing get a may scatter.
May scatter, yes.
So but then me I go deploy, say make our security agencies there. So before these things, but not just they sweep them under the carpet, just leave like that they go. No, this are waiting. We need to the name and shame. Investigate them properly. And once you investigate, we not just the say they are investigating it. The next thing, we not hear anything. The next thing, I never just come and say, well, based on all this destruction, we need a new budget again to fix all this thing. No. Who be the people where they do all these things? We need to catch them, they bring them to book. Beshapali, APC, Assembly, Tako, Adeleke. Now, what's happen? Immediately, the new governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke, enter. He introductory speech. He makes some reversals. Some reversals. Number one, the state is supposed to be state of Osun State. State of. But again, I can't come. They change that now back to Osun State, not state of Osun. Now, another word again is supposed to be the living spring. The living spring. No, state of virtue. He can't come back and say no. He can't change that to the before name when the living spring. So the assembly talk say All these things are waiting, all they enshrined, all they enacted into the law. You not fit just come, they use your veto.
They
won't change them like that. Say no, it's supposed to follow due process. So now that one they call small rackle. I know say inside the house, you know say 22 members now APC. PDP now just like 3. So I believe say he need to trade carefully, then look for a way to like dialogue with them. At the end of the day, I believe say they will come to a conclusion. Now, may we look that sack of 12,000 workers. 12,000 workers. Now, one word when he talk, he say everybody will be like said before Governor Oyetola bring into office, bring into seat before July 17th. He reversed all of them. So him, all those ones that are land mine to ram. Why, as a governor, you know say you want to come out now, you call the appoint people. What thing you want to achieve?
Okay.
You don't do that for how many years? You don't appoint all these people. You don't make all the changes. How come now when you want to come out now, you start to appoint people? So based on that one, I don't know. But waiting he talk, now me I dey talk with my own yam shopping mart.
Yeah.
He says so every appointee from July 17th, when Oyetola put, immediately he know say they come out for seat. He say he go reverse all of them, go drive all of them.
So everybody like.
So all of them now, they pack all of them, come out to him, he get your own agenda. To me, I just look and say, this is that governor will be like, say, he do already prepare. He get advisors. There must have advisors say, come, some of all these things put them into place. But me, I go just say, Adeleke, the people love you. So everything what you they do, every decision you they make it they driven towards the people, not be about the House of Assembly, because most of them every day for their own interest. But do and driven, make it about the people. Then you go win the heart of the people, and the people go feel strong for you at the end of the day.
Edewabi, won't ask some questions. Say, what you carry? What you use Sabi or Osun State? What be the team where you use no Osun State? Not be the Oshogbo Festival.
Yeah.
And their
What they
festival.
form the Oshogbo Festival? Not be that spring. That
the spring, yes.
So now the name is just like when they call Lagos the center of excellence.
Yeah.
The garden city. Now the team where the state represents, 9 days use no the states. And now what's it be before? Before governor can decide, say, no, we'll go change them to another one. Now make I ask you, what's be the culture or be the reasoning behind changing a state name from Lagos State to State of Lagos?
Well, I believe say people just want show power.
Okay. Now, what in the former governor been do? When this organa come back to us, say, what is the sense behind State of Osun? Make we change them back to
just
Osun State.
to strike a level playing ground
in between
with
all these
the
movements.
state. So that not be like say, as he just start now, enemies you won't start to the make.
Of course.
Everything a dialogue. Now
Okay.
brain.
Make I run through these 2 papers for you, so we'll just pick one topic for them. The Vanguard, now we'll go look. They say terror war, 886 hardened Boko Haram fighters for trial. They go put them to ask them question and run all that matter for there. Zulum apologizes to Atiku over attack on convoy in Borno State. That one day there as well. Check out for page 9. Attack on INEC facilities unfortunate. Now Yakubu, they give us that update for page 3. This side, they say, beware of politicians. CJN warns judges. They draw their ear. They may beware of politicians because if they give you things like this, you will come confused. 2022 Merit Award. Federal government disqualifies all 32 nominees. Wahala. They say Nigeria issues travel advisory to citizens visiting US and Europe. We don't do our own back. Don't give travel advisory. Maybe people know as they go. All right, make I just sharply check this final paper for here. So we'll go pick from the ones with the Guardian. Okay, attack on facilities troubling, won't deter us from conducting the credible polls. Now, INEC, they talk this one, at least we don't touch that matter already. Senate President Lawan loses as a court or lose at Court of Appeal. Like say they carry and go up again. Cyber crimes raise concern for 30.2 trillion naira monthly e-payments. Yeah, 30.2 trillion. We come down, make we see what's in the under here. We have enough food for Nigerians, a Greek minister boasts. Okay. Check out for page 4. They say food day. I don't know if you talk say food not day. I don't know the area where they stay. Adeleke suspends the OSIEC chairman, 6 others, dethroned 3 monarchs. Beware of politicians craving for power. CGN, they warn judicial officers. And appeal court reinstates Adegboyega orders in Osun State. Oh yeah, 1-1. Ochiko, we'll run out quickly. So we'll go come.
Maybe we just take the one where they before now, will be the advisory when it be say information minister Alhaji Lai Mohammed don't drop for ground. They give Nigerians the way they in diaspora. Yes, may we not throw away this thing because even myself, I get a younger brother will be like, say, he travel, France. Okay, they try to connect. Okay, connecting flight.
Okay.
He full luggages. What the bath when he tell me say he buy for me.
Everything miss.
Now so they tell me all of them.
Wow.
If to say he not tell me say he buy things for me, I for not care to know about the bag we be say the thief. But now because say tell me say he buy something for me. Now make a monitor that bag say back to the thief.
Wow.
Yes, he good say government may not be like say now only Nigerians. Then they talk say Nigeria they do things way bad to the rest of the world. Sometimes we still cry out the ones where they pay our own citizens for outside.
True.
To at least for once.
True.
This one shows say Nigerians that they go through a lot. But most of the time, when you go meet their authorities, complain. Now so they go carry you past long process at the end of the day. Your thing and now sorry. Now so they use French, English, they speak, give my brother. Sorry. Nothing happened at the end of the day. They're not even they take us seriously for outside. Now, so our people they take the lost things. So me, I just say okay, now advisories.
Makes sense.
Be careful with your luggages if you they travel. Not look as in a white man not have it thief. Sometimes the thief pass us.
I beg this cybersecurity something. Before I talk about the Agric matter, I just hope so Agric with us will get enough food. He mean waiting he say and he say waiting he mean. Yeah, just won't leave up. So about cybercrime, they no talk say Nigerians they make a total of 30.2 trillion monthly e-payments.
Yes.
E-payments now when you send whether you use USSD or that star something send money
all those
or you go through your
movements.
bank app. Or even POS, all of them are e-payments, all those ones, all those things. And hence, you say now the volume of transactions will they run monthly with this fantastic, excellent. But if you don't do banking system this period, you go find that say if it send transfer now till next tomorrow, you never receive them. They don't debit you. If you go withdraw money now, they don't debit you. You never receive them. That one because of say most then come and recently contact say from September say some of the people then will be say they in charge of this fintech and IT them for inside most of the banks they don't jagba. They don't come out. Say na part of if you see the rider we did there, just read the riders we did there. Because say IT staff worsens recovery time in banks because even when something happened to your money before they go recover them.
Who want to do one for you?
Who won't do one for you? Hold on for you. But the cocoa of this matter be say Yahoo boys don't let people hear what for this e-payment scene again. No. Because it be like say that then don't they find way now where it be say they turn over person money. Now make the fee use your email. Now make if anything happen to your phone number, your SIM card, the fee use your SIM card alone. By the time you know, they don't begin come small money for your account. So now the warning way be say government they give us.
What's in the cola not the inside cola not?
It is inside cola not.
Now them they inside the sector.
All right, because of time, make we sharply take break. When we come back, we open phone lines for now. Make we follow us talk. Make we yarn. You don't see the story where they grand. Just pick the ones where you want to talk about. Will they come back now? No go anywhere.
Journalist, Uncle Jimmy Disu. This government has failed, by my own estimation. Person when we say, when it comes to news work, he be senior man. The level of suffering in this country. Vote for the person who will improve your life because after this 2023, there will be no excuses. For talking, he be senior man. They know that the man has difficulty. From health challenge to name it, it is there for you to see. The world has changed. That's why I tell you that people don't think. They don't think deeply. This election will go happen, go be baba. Like, it go be baba.
We deserve a round of applause. Yes. T-Day today. And this, now I say they are.
Aside Hot Friday special with Jimmy Disu live every Friday 7 p.m. on top Wazobia Max.
When it comes to news work, he be senior man. The level of suffering in this country. Vote for the person who will improve your life because after this 2023, there will be no excuses.
For talking, he be senior man.
They know that the man has difficulty. From health challenge to name it, it is there for you to see. The world has changed. That's why I tell you that people don't think, they don't think deeply. This election will go happen, go be baba. Like, it go be baba.
We deserve a round of applause. Yes. Today. And this, now I say they are.
Aside Hot Friday special with Jimmy Disu live every Friday 7 p.m. on.
And those
I want to get my face be for this place.
What's the face be? Don't say
They will take selfie.
Continue. I sit on my lap, baby.
How much them pay you to sleep underwater?
But they don't pay me.
No vex. Just
They use bonnet.
Now I sleep anyhow. I want to sleep like this. I want to put my leg.
Now, I want to ask you one question quickly. You get girlfriend?
Baby, we go way back. I was there for you when money no day.
You mean leave me, I remember, you leave me.
thank you very much, Night Show.
Congratulations, Monarch. Clap for them.
Come over him here, though.
No, that killing our brother, how we don't survive.
If you drink milk, you don't lose.
This is not so never do competition with that.
How much they your account? If I know.
Good night, peace before you sleep.
And those
I want to get my face be for this place.
What's the face be? Don't say
They will take selfie.
Continue. I sit on my lap, baby.
How much them pay you to sleep underwater?
But they don't pay me.
No vex. Just
They use bonnet.
Well, because this is now the segment where we open the phone line. So if you just join us for the first time, don't worry. And they will drop the numbers on top of your screen so that you go fit put them down for your phone. You go fit save them and you go fit share them. Because for here, we would like make you tell everybody. So yeah, our time don't reach where they go follow us talk, where they will come talk your mind regarding the stories we don't dig ground for here. And we still get some kind top story with our hands, some kind other matters. When we see say these ones, they go still touch you and I, because now the conversations we they get for here, normal. So at least the numbers don't dey there. And I beg we get small rules for this segment. When you call us, you go turn down the volume of your TV. Turn them down, finish, so that interference no go there. You go use your phone, they follow us talk. And I beg now 1 minute you get. If you start them sharply, straight to the point, drop your comments. And I beg, we know they cost anybody, we know they use cuss word, we know they cause trouble. So just keep them straight, simple, and accurate so that the conversations go make sense. And yes, we get WhatsApp number where you go fit send us message to as well. No call the WhatsApp line, I beg. We take God beg una before problem go there. All right, make a hand over to Prepre, our first lady, to carry us on top of this matter.
And so this Prepre just they follow me on. I'm not going to call you. Not going to come and
Prepre.
All right, my people, make we look the matter in way gather wait one by follow. As it be, say federal government don't issue travel advisory to Nigerians so they travel go US and Europe. You go know the details later, even though such you could don't put them out inside that matter. Delta State, he owe plenty money. In fact, the total amount of Delta State owe now 272 billion naira. Who talk am? The Oga Patapata of the finance, will be the finance commissioner, now he talk this matter. So the next one, Adeleke don dethrone 3 Osun monarchs. That is the 3 Osun kings them. Consack 12,000 workers. You could see them put eye for inside that matter as we touchlight matter the way gather smoke on top of newspaper. All right, now the matter them be this one, we begin at the flesh them one by follow.
All right, make we start with the first one. Make I just take them here quickly. They say federal government don't issue travel advisory. This one, we go break down this grammar, make you understand as it be. The Nigerian government don't talk, say, they don't give advice. They give advice to Nigerians where they travel, go US and UK. Where they go, they do other things, they go, they chill, all those kind of levels. They say the Minister of Information, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, he don't talk this one for one news conference where he get for Abuja. They issue this advisory to Nigerians. Say because of the kind of attack where they happen to Nigerians where these countries, Nigerians in London and for other countries them, say that they steal their passports, steal their luggage, steal their things, they do them anyhow. So make Nigerians where they here, we go one go that side, so maybe they shine their eye, maybe they watch, maybe they very, very, very careful because this thing they happen and they happen well. At least Ochoko don't tell us in experience with him brother and where they just say the bag miss. Until today, they never still know as the bag take be. But then at the conversation where our government don't come tell us. So if you know say you want travel go US, UK, make una dey open an eye well because they talk say things they happen for that side as well. Now the update be that.
All right, make we jump enter the second story on top the top story. This Okogo Apu say, now for Delta State, they say the kind gbese wey they hold, it don reach 272 billion naira akpalakpala. Who they talk am? Now the finance commissioner and I talk am. They said the Delta State Commissioner for Finance, Chief Fidelis Tilije, come outside using yam shopping market talk say the total gbese profile, it don't stand gidigba on top of 272 billion naira akpalakpala. As Tilije they talk, he can't talk this one for one news conference we share for Asaba. He talk say the 240 billion naira akpalakpala refund from the Federal Account Allocation Committee, when they call FAC, was not be loan, no, but now the state share of 13% crude oil derivation areas from 2004 to date. The commissioner finds one company with Mr. Olisa Ifejike, when be the press secretary to Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. He not say the state government, they go fit offset this current debt if they discounted 100% of their share of the 240 billion naira akpalakpala refund where be say they don't approve by the federal government. With this medium, he said they go fit offset the debt. But whether they get the discipline to do them, now that be the big question. Delta State, my Delta State, do the needful.
Okay, the same Delta State will be Niger Delta production. We go down collect the 13% derivative we can talk about, Abi.
So now when you go to sweet them, they pay no stock. Now then we start to the year waiting the Apple says since 2004 they don't dey paki.
What's he just call somebody now?
It's
all right, make I enter inside the next matter where we say they grant. This one as it concern Osun State, we already put mouth for inside this matter for Osun State. Say Oga Ademola Adeleke. In fact, Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, make I call it name complete. Say he don't sack 12,000 workers. And the bottom line of this talk we say these 12,000 people, the former governor Oga Oyetola been appoint them around July. When he be say he don't know, say he don't lose the election. And he also can appoint 30 permanent secretaries them, plus including the people then where they in charge of Osun Independent Electoral Commission and OSIEC. Konkukuma say, all these people then will be say get work from July. Ngwa make on a pack on a load. PM make on a go. You see, I'm not the dancing governor be that one. So he say all of una. So they set on a strap. Make on a come put me. Make a chook my leg inside. For that reason, make all of una pack on a ngwo. Aya pack your ngwo. They go. Make all of una they go. That's why he can't talk. He even consack 3 monarchs them. Will be 3 kings them for inside Osun State. Sake of say. It be like say find out say those kings them. Oh, no. You look like you will not support what I am doing. So you can't tell them. Say, well, make on a pack on a load. Make on a they go. Make on a follow the other governor where you don't go. Make on a they go. So the monarch then way be say sack. Will be the king then way be say sack. And the Akinrun of Ikinrun, Oba Yinusa Akadiri. That one follow for person way sack. The Aree of Ire will be Oba Ademola Oluponle. That one say follow for person way sack. And the Owa of Igbajo, that one say follow will be Oba Gboyega Famodun. That one follow. You can't tell them, make gonna just hold on a peace first of all. But you shall hold your peace till we know what's going to happen tonight. Can't carry security operatives. Then say, "Mark gonna make sure say on take charge of the palace and palaces for now till we discuss their matter. Make we know as it go be so far." And so you take the happen when inside Osun State.
Okay. All right, if like so we'll go spice more of the dance to take lighten our mood this morning because I too like us to take buga for the end. But we see our someone first before we come back or chook back for inside. I too like Adeleke. You know why I like him? Because for the next 4 years now, we see a lot of dancing. But you know why I like him? In as much as they dance, you see shock them. So when they come to the work, now use my dance terrorism because the sacking steadily.
It be like say go get your own life back.
With the work, but they dance.
You know, say we be for now for this country we get governor where they sing, we get one governor where they dance. Now you know say we been get one governor where they cry, where they talk say they cry.
We can't get live band governor.
And
this one I feel like say you go sing, can't get live band. You go the dance, get live
You
band.
not see the dance so Bayelsa State governor dance.
He said the dance.
That leg walk, Allah.
You don't see the wiggity. No wiggity they call for. You don't see the
That
wiggity way
dance,
dance.
even
It's good.
Even Rema self, you not go feel. You not
go
do that to go well.
Our numbers don't they open for now. Make una follow us talk. How on see the conversations this morning? Oh yeah, sharply start to call us. Try all the numbers. You go one go connect. You go follow us. Yeah, wait till you get to talk about the conversations we did. Delta State they owe money. My state and Ochuko State with they owe money 772 billion naira. Now they say
Only.
Sorry, then they owe money.
We not do.
Then they owe money. The states where we come from, they owe money. 772 billion naira. That one they there. They say travel advice to federal government don't tell everybody if they go UK and US, may you be careful because they harass people, they thief bag, they thief passports and plenty other things. And Oga Adeleke, when I don't see the moves now, Mr. Jackson, Governor Jackson, he don't sharply shock people for Osun State, sack 12,000 workers, and there's some other people there where they appoint newly. Well, and the update be that. Make I sharply check WhatsApp whether
So
we get
he
some kind
used
of
good
conversation.
dance steps, sack them. With a good dance step,
Indo moonwalk, enter there, show them light.
He work hard and play hard.
Yes.
To join.
Michael, good morning.
Good morning.
We greet you, sir.
My studio people.
We greet you. We greet you.
My first comment is on this sack of Osun paramount rulers. I've been waiting them day.
Oh, yeah, no.
Monarchs say the paramount ruler for this country too many. When they come make, are they not part of the cost of governance? Because government they pay them, and we just put paramount ruler full everywhere, from north to delta when they owe money. So when they owe money, but I just say federal government they owe our money too. So why you not go balance them out anyway? So I don't understand.
Nah, so
that be my comment.
Thank you, well, Michael.
Michael, they talk say if we fit use that money to offset that one, it go work. But shall we go use
bet the wheel did it.
Yeah, my brother. Miriam, good morning, no.
Good morning, people of God.
We greet you.
Miriam.
We greet you.
Bank charges 1 kilo. Bank charges are too much. In fact, yesterday, I have a family friend from last year. He was shot dead yesterday.
Wow.
He was coming out of the bank. They trailed him from the bank and they killed him and collected the money he collected yesterday.
Wow.
Abubakar Gara, may his soul rest in peace. Then this travel advice is very important too. They have done it to me in 2018. One of my bags did not come back. They did it to my husband too. And they equally did it to my cousin who just came back last week. One of his bags is missing. Qatar Airways, they are the ones. This Delta State that are owing, is it not the same Delta State that collect the 13%? I think they don't follow for people who collect 13%. We're still working for wicked hand though. And thank God say we can tell us what they give them. And now they are owing this kind of money. How can they explain this? And they have a vice presidential candidate as their governor. How far? Then this PVC matter, I beg INEC, when you use God beg una, I beg no una release these PVCs, we use God beg una. And for those bad people where they go burn those things, now all of us go suffer and no just remember, God bless us all.
Thank you, Miriam, for your contribution. Moses, all the way from Abuja.
People not shook man for this Kano APC share person they see.
Yes, now with PVC. Moses, you did here?
Moses.
Hello, Moses. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Moses. Welcome.
Go ahead, sir. Moses, don't go. Okay, make a sharply read some messages. Say, good morning, my Wazobia people. Governor Adeleke should take it easy. He should not be a tyrant governor. Now, with this person, they talk. How would the governor sack 12,000 workers? Waiting. Where does he want them to go? What does he want them to eat? People are already suffering and he's adding to their problems. Governor Adeleke, please call these people back. Be more democratic, sir. May God Almighty give you wisdom to plot the affairs of Osun State. Helen from Anambra. Night of this one.
How the governor want to pay the workers? Because payment of government workers na problem. How he want to pay them if the previous governor not feed one for how many years when he did? Now when he no say not be he turn again, won't come out, he can't put all those people. You not think say we just try to balance the things. Say he just won't set things we go hook the other governor. Permanent Secretary, then you put 30.
That's so.
Just few days to your leaving office. So why you do those things?
So the way I see this one, it just like make it be a person will go take over from weekend and contact, say, make them force them, say, make sure, say, he fend for the 200,000
those
advisors we can bring. So the person come out and I contact, they say, oh, 200,000 people don't lose job. How?
Where the money now to give you job, I've been to pay. When do you?
When we take this caller. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Good morning.
Go ahead, sir, Mr. Asuko.
Yeah, I want to respond to the one Minister of Information said.
Yes, go ahead.
That there is enough food for Nigerians. I don't know whether this will have a good plan for us. Where are the food, if I may ask? Where the food there now? People are dying of hunger. And he's now telling Nigerians that there is enough food. Where? Where do they keep it? They should begin to share now before hunger come and wallow everybody. I don't know because their own has been stocked in containers somewhere. Has he gone to market and find out the food prices? Now he's telling Nigerians that they have enough food. We have enough food. Where? Where have he kept that land that people will go and apply? When flood has submerged so many lands? Please tell him. If he can hear you, tell him.
He did hear you, Oga Asuko.
Thank you, Oga Asuko.
Now the Minister of Agriculture now talking.
Editorial when I see from still the government, they say it better say make food day, make price high than for say food not day.
Food not day. Olisa, good morning.
Good morning.
We greet you, sir. Go ahead.
I want to talk about this thing where Adeleke, the way they talk about some people. If you look at this, our Lagos here, you know, go reach 1 kilometer, you go see one Oba. Another kilometer, you go see one Oba. Another kilometer, you go see Oba. Oba come full past citizens. And they are paying these people. You go see Oba for Agbero, you go see Oba for what? And this thing is just wasting government money. Let them put that money on devastation and roads. We use our money for important things, not giving Oba. So you see like 1 million Oba in Lagos. All those funds is just wasting government money and using them for campaign. And the INEC fund where they do something. These people that have know they have failed. That's why they are doing all this thing. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Lisa. Then we'll take another call from Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, good morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Go ahead, sir.
Morning.
Welcome.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Now yesterday, sir, I one call based on that man who na host yesterday because I've been tell some of my friends say if me I buy Toyota Camry 2022, him can't go buy Toyota Camry 2022. Him can't paint his own red, me I paint my own white. Nobody the same car would they drive. So the point why they try let the whole Nigeria know say APC, PDP, all the parties they are all equal. Do you understand it?
Okay.
So, but the only thing where me I hope by the grace of God is that, you know, say if God want to do something, now inside disadvantage, now God they bring advantage for people. So my prayer is that people should get their PVC and vote the right people that God said they should vote by in Jesus' name. Yeah.
That's so.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Let me take Marshall.
Hello, Marshall.
Marshall.
Well, good morning, my people.
Good morning, Marshall.
Welcome.
I see on minus one person. What about the other brother?
Inde.
Okay, Monarch, greet them for me.
We go greet them.
You don't smile.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
as I talk my own, they say food will plenty. Where is the rice pyramid at Abuja? That rice pyramid, waiting happen trailer carry and go.
You see the pyramid?
You see the
pyramid?
We export yam. We carry yam go abroad. Then return them. You don't rot and finish. Who do I'm not saying there's somewhere they list it. As it be, why is this saying they come bring this very case now against Okowa? Since when we came, they doing things. You know the River State. Till today, Okowa own, I don't look at tomorrow now, they will come out and lie. That is a cheap something. And another thing what I want to tell them again is this Nigeria where we be. ASU, I don't talk last time, say there is no need for them to open. Some people attack me, say, why I talk like that? Now it don't happen again. Our rep don't talk. Till now, they don't agree pay them. He good. Nigeria, and they cry every time.
Sorry, yo. Thank you, Oga Masha. No cry. No cry. Okay, make I enter WhatsApp. They say, good morning, my lovely people. The government has shown tactic support for terrorism financiers. UAE tracked and shared information with Nigeria, but the country is not willing to prosecute them. I'm waiting you talk with that. As regards the resident doctors, the outlook doesn't look beautiful. The health sector is bleeding. God help us. Now, can them give us that one for there. Make I read this one. They say, why would a governor employ people 2 days to the end of his tenure just to mess the new governor up? It's really funny, to be honest. You know, put your name. Okay, thank you very much. Good morning, my Wazobia people. Governor Adeleke knows what he's doing. He knows the best for Osun State people. You know, put your name. Ademola, they put on a name so we go know who wanna be. As when I talk, my daughter, my state delta, there is God. Oh. Governor Ifeanyi go sell the state to Adamawa very soon. Why you talk that one? Where is the food in Nigeria? River State, where I live, food no day. Poor people can't even afford Gary to drink. Now waiting they talk, you not still put your name. Novice. Okay, we move. We see what I would say. Good morning, my Wazobia people. Now, wow, my own now waiting. Ogalai Mohammed talk for this. Okay, not being talk that one now. The Minister of Agriculture now talk about the food day. Ogalai Mohammed don't now the advisory way in give to Nigerians who want travel. It's funny because yesterday I enter market with 30K. Now 1,000 naira I carry come back, and things where I buy no full one black leather bag. Now but I wait till you buy. This is Navado from Jos. Now he talk this one. He say, okay.
I know that's enough funny. It sounds like funny.
I know.
That's enough funny.
It don't happen to me now. I know that. I know as it be now. I know as it be. Make I sharply check online. Make we see what people they talk for YouTube. They say God bless honor for Wazobia. We thank you very much. This is Pelayo Omogbuni. They say, Leo Ken, talk on a good morning. No, when it comes to terrorism, let's just not waste our precious time discussing it. No, we go to talk. When the government is ready, they go tackle the issue as it be. He say, let's keep watching. Michael Fabunwade here, they say, white men thief past black people. Okay. He say, white people control our own 70% of the landmass in the world, but we are very few of them. That is the Obunget thievery. Okay. In talk that one, and some other matters we they here. Make we go back to what's up. I beg no call the WhatsApp line. I beg. Good morning, people. Adeleke has started his journey by showing good leadership. Treat that the Nigerians are yearning for. Okay, the way Nigerians want him. My prayer for him is that God is to shield him and protect him from the evil rulers. Now, wait till they talk. I also pray that he will not lose focus or be distracted by the enemies of Nigeria. God will restore the stolen glory of our states and our great country in Nigeria. Now, Josephine from Lagos now send us this prayer this morning. Okay, make I go. Oga Adeleke, let's say full the conversations today. Good morning, Governor Adeleke sacking 12,000 workers was too immediate, and it's actually a tyrant move. He for let them do Christmas first. Now we talk. At least made a chop Christmas rice. Frank from India now send us this one. Okay, Oga Frank, we see you. Good morning, my people. The truth of the matter is that the minister and the entourage are truly not in touch with reality. Now we talk. It is the government that has banned foreign rice, but I bet you none of them are eating local rice and other things. Headsmen chase us away from our farms and burnt our houses with the little we harvest. I ask, where is the food, Mr. Minister? Who talk this one? Now, Christatus John Japheth from Jos. Now he send us this message. He say food, where the food day, where they talk say food day. Good morning, my people. Oga Adeleke knows what he's doing. My name is Tega. Now Tega, now he send us this one. All the plenty conversations we did here. Good morning, Wazobia family. Thanks for this Osun matter. These 12,000 people where governor don't sack so is good work and in a good step. Those 12,000 people supposed to start work since 1 year plus. But the former governor fixed them now that he knows saying they leave the office and all that. Okay, I'm on his multimedia concept from Osun State, Osogbo. So this person, they send us message from Ide Osun.
She on ground, she know what happened. Now we get call from Joy.
Hello,
good morning.
We greet you.
Good morning,
John.
Okay.
My name is Joel.
Joel, now go ahead.
Joel, welcome.
Okay.
I dey talk about this Okowa.
Okay.
Hello.
Oga Joel, you dey listen to your TV now. We dey hear you. Go on. Be like say Oga Joel don't go. Oga Joel, because of time, let's say we no go fit take more calls on this matter. Make I just see whether I feel shocking one message. Shocking one last message for here. They say, good morning, precious and men over there. That governor, Adeleke, is correct man. Because now so APC party they do, if PDP don't come out them for power, then go leave. Make they try put your words together. But it's okay. You see, they talk about the kings and all the other people where they just spend government money anyhow. Say good as incommode them for office recently. In name na Baba Ijebu from Dokpemu, Agege, Lagos. Baba Ijebu, thank you very much for your message. But Bila saying here we go back break on top of this conversation. But keep your conversations coming, keep your messages they come, because we go enter our next sit-down talk conversation this morning. G5. Now they talk about. As I talk G5, you happy?
Yes.
Please carry go.
When my governor is involved, who am I not to be excited about this matter? So the G5 governors now turn the integrity governors. Who won't look say how this their G5 and integrity go use affect the integrity of PDP election and the election of the PDP candidate will be Oga Atiku Abubakar for inside president matter. Now that be what we want to talk about too. Is it possible say the 5 governors their inputs go they necessary? That now the matter we be so we won't talk about with us. I will get Oga Gboyega and Lodge they will go follow us put mouth for inside this matter. But that's now after this break. Will they come back?
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef, go chook mouth, talk your own. For
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians come they do so.
On top the matter as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians can they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians can they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6 p.m. on wazobiamax Abuja on UHF 25.
Every day, plenty things they happen for this our country.
But on top politics and leadership, now there plenty matter day to settle.
Waiting government they talk, and the one where politicians can they do so.
On top the matter, as they take affect country people, now there we don't carry on and enter inside so.
Cocoa of the matter. Politicians, experts, and our leaders, they go touchlight the matter give us.
You sef go chook mouth, talk your own for
Cocoa of the matter.
Cocoa of the Matter, showing Mondays to Fridays, 6
and based off say the stance where the G5 they take don't complicate the challenges where PDP presidential candidates Atiku Abubakar they face currently, as he don't they struggle to bring himself into the party fold. And the group where him they try get good with now Wike they run him, and the other G5 members now Samuel Otomo Benue State, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi Enugu, Seyi Makinde Oyo, and Okezie Ikpeazu Abia States.
All right, as when I don't see the matter as it be, at least we don't understand where this conversation won't come from. Oh yeah, you get time where you go first talk inside the matter. So our WhatsApp number still dey open. Oh, if you they send us message on how you they see the conversation, and we'll go open the phone lines very soon. But make we first introduce our guest. We dey with us inside studio. In a political analyst, we sabi. In don't read every, don't understand the movement. Now, Oba Gboyega Oyetola then and with us as no one of my bros. You're welcome, sir.
I hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're
yes,
welcome.
Sir. Okay. G5. Now we did so. We did talk about the matter and the things where how it take concern Oga Atiku recently, and we see as the matter they be. How you feel say because now the major concern of PDP right now, 5 governors come out say this now waiting they did their grievance about the whole setup for the PDP level, how Oga Atiku be the candidate and the vice presidential candidate as well. How you take see this matter and how it go take affect them, looking at the updates?
It will affect them all. We not deceive ourselves because the Wike especially, the way they take go, it get in own arrangement. We go take deliver vote. For my own mind, even the matter say in don't appoint 200,000 aides. And that's something we must think about because if those 200,000 then get voters card. In fact, we don't know if it be say part of the condition for the appointment in the first instance, be say you could get voters card. If they even bring two other people on board, 600,000 vote they for floor, we they perfectly under his control. So. The man know what in the talk. Now, for the Southeast members,
yes,
they don't get out inside. The Southeast already is on lockdown, and no be now for Obi go be.
Oh, wow, irrespective of whether Ugwuanyi or
Ukwas do anything, he go beside. So they are not the major influence in that one.
Okay.
The Benue man has an influence. The Benue man don't you don't already color the mind of him people. Make them see, no, it start from the APC. Make them see APC as that party. We bring wahala. Can't give them with all these farmer header thing.
Issues, yes.
He can't paint Atiku in that same color. Say, I don't even vote for any Fulani man. You know, what they mean be say the Fulani man ain't cost the Benue people problem. The Benue people are sensitive to that matter. So if we take that one at the presidential level, they can divert vote, even for Obi. The Oyo State man, instead no get mouth inside, as far as presidential elections concerned. In fact, the thing we're supposed to be busy with is my own second term, because he come from state where we say, now only one governor don't do 2 terms there before.
Yeah.
In Oyo State, you do 1 time,
you move.
They kick you. That is it. So the thing where he go they busy with now, I himself go survive to get a second term.
Second term.
He can't get some tricky sides where politicians don't enter this matter. And that side, we say, politicians, certain politicians in the north, then they take this scenario, they manipulate certain information, enter people's mind. Say, look, this is not the case of 5 Christian governors where they against our Muslim brother.
So now another angle.
We know where the story starts from, but when it comes to politics, and the scheming and the thing where they go inside, now the kind of thing where they take enter grassroots. I say, see them. 5 Christian governors, because our Peking won't be president, they begin fighting.
So make we look at from that angle. First of all, make we look the population of Christians vis-a-vis that of Muslims for the different northern states. Make we even call on the 19 northern states, including the Middle Belt, we make up the 19 northern states. You feel say this propaganda, make a column where you say you raise now, go figure any weight to use make Atiku come out victorious for the election, even when a Kwankwaso day.
You see, this election, where would they go? Where would they see so? It could be tough one. We say, even when they don't prefer for second ballot.
Yes.
That is how, that's so it be. But you see, when you look at, even then, there's no doubt about the core north, say they are predominantly Muslim.
Yes.
No doubt. Where the matter feed gets cut and
but
dice.
But predominantly, the percentage not too much like that to some. You know, well.
Which those were the core states where we say in the days where Buhari no they even bother to come to the south at all to come and campaign. They go deliver those states steadily.
But there's still a 35% Christians for some of those places. 25% Christian for some of those places. Those Christians too, now human beings them be. And a vote then go carry too.
Maybe in places like the Kaduna, I mean southern Kaduna is predominantly Christian. But what we have seen even in the voting pattern of southern Kaduna, apart from the last one, which was significantly high on Christians, is that it is skewed towards that same direction that we're talking about. But when you come to the north central, the complexion is slightly different. So from the Plateau to the Benue is very large Christian population. In fact, Benue is probably 80-something percent Christian. But when you also move towards the Niger side, it's a significant Muslim population in Niger. Nasarawa also has a huge Muslim population. Maybe they will even be 55, 45, that kind of a thing in Nasarawa. Yeah. So this thing, he gets ACB. This election go tight. And it is the more reason why it will have been good. Make PDP feel settled with those governors. Because in this kind of election where everything go tight, even if now 500,000 votes, you don't want to mess with them.
You go need them.
You won't hold them.
Yo, Gagbola, we just look these sites more. You know, say most recently, South governors, they can endorse Atiku, some of the South governors. What do you think, say, which impact if he make on Atiku campaign? And more so, you not still see and say, if it be another fresh carcass fight against the G5.
Definitely. What thing then they try to do, then they try to reassure Atiku. Say for South will be a traditional base of PDP. Say we see they behind you. Okowana from Delta, and he will definitely deliver significant in Delta.
You feel say go happen when Obi there?
He go 9 states be that.
9 states now.
Okay.
Well, 9 states be that.
Okay.
Bayelsa has been quiet about all these wicked fights. And when they're quiet like that, you know where their mind today. The Akwa Ibom guy is even leading the campaign. You know, so
Edo State too.
Edo may be largely Obio. Because for PDP, Obaseki no get leg. Then who know for PDP?
Now, numerous dialogue that don't take place and all they still they fail. How which mechanism now you feel say the party need to deploy in order to bring unity to PDP? Because G5 said that they open to dialogue.
Yeah.
The way they take even behave recently, it shows say if dialogue feel possible at all, then go listen. But I don't think say I don't see that dialogue.
You don't see any mechanism where they feel deploy like removing the chairman or maybe the candidate himself. At least on board himself go see them one-on-one.
They don't see like 2 times before now. I don't think they feel resolve this matter. I think they then go to this election as a big.
So make we look at the impact, especially as it concern funding for inside the election, because we know say one of the reasons we make politicians elect make governors support your side, and because of the money of the state, we know they too accountable where they go push inside your campaign. 5 whole governors are supposed to bring better progress enter inside Atiku campaign now. Don't withdraw. And that one means say the funding will go coming from those governors them. It don't go easy at all. Because if you look what's in they happen now, APC don't start campaign everywhere, including media and obvious. But PDP see they, withdraw. They drag leg, So what do you think say be the implication of this G5 governors, integrity governors that is, for inside the funding of the PDP campaign?
You go drill a hole inside the funding. No doubt about that. Wike, for one, has been a major funder for the party. Even well before now. In those days where the party be literally an orphan, now people like Wike are then whole out with money. So he go drill a hole, and Wike is known to be able to want to spend, and the state get the money. So if he come out there, it will affect funding, no doubt. But you see, this matter we dey for ground, it don't pass the matter of just Wike's funding. If there is a gap in funding, then go raise up. Then go raise up. And although the thing we are to see for floor, they be like say APC they do more campaign past PDP.
Looking at the situation.
You don't think that funding they cause them?
If it be funding.
Okay, so now seeing how the major reason we make the G5 even they talk about now the chairman of the party saying the fact say they no fit that same chairman, they need to change him and all that conversation. And the chairman and Atiku, they still they carry on, they do their movement without say anything they happen. If you say the G5 agitation, they affect their own movements. Looking at how they carry on.
They affect them. Then they hope say this thing will be resolved. Then they hope. But we are just look at waiting there for ground. It not be like say they will feel resolved.
So the actual solution now to remove the chairman. Now waiting G5 won't be that.
And I'm not sure say they will remove that chairman. What if they remove the chairman and the Wike group call for another thing? What thing will happen? Do you want a situation in which an individual will become someone who dictates the policy or the direction of the party? Even when the party, everybody has come to see you, they have said this is this, and you say this is this integrity thing. At some point, which is I think what they have done without being open about it, they've called this bluff. Go ahead.
So make we look at the way election used to really go for inside the country. What fit inform the confidence of Atiku right now? The North, they carry the majority.
Correct.
And the major contenders, especially the 3 major contenders, I'm not going to even talk the 4 major contenders for inside this election. The Kwankwaso, the Obi, the Tinubu, and the Atiku. Atiku get mind say, Tinubu election, Tinubu no go fit affect them too much on the North because he be like say he gather the North. He get mind say that North. Even the Shetima initiative, feel no make any weight. And then don't look and say, bad as he bad. No way be say Obi go feel win maybe the whole of South East Florida when you no go get at least 15-20% for most of those states them. So you feel say this confidence when he gets with the northern votes, when make people they blame him saying and we say make it delete
Wicked.
Deborah
Oh, okay.
post because they fear making no lose northern votes. If you see that confidence when you get saying go gather at least 60-70% of northern votes, if you say I'm waiting go fit give them victory for election.
Now part of it, which is why this sentiment where I say in the play on the 5 governors, so now 5 Christian governors, they attack our guy. That is part of the trick. When you take a Northwest is about almost twice the vote in the entire Southeast. So if I go for 70% in Southwest, even if I have 0 in the entire Southeast, I'm
confident.
So talking about Northwest, most of the governors on Northwest now, even APC, you have the Kwara State.
It don't scatter self.
You have the Kanu now.
Don't forget that Kwakwanso is in that place.
But Ganduki don't come and talk. Say one local government only when go give Tinubu go scatter the whole of
the vote
and all that. So say that division go fit really be a major shake-up.
Northwest is a serious matter. They don't cut and finish. Kwankwanso is influential in the Northwest. He is. And if you look at the trajectory of his campaign, he started from who is this NMPP guy? Before you know it, it's over the place.
It's growing.
Today, when we used to talk about 2 parties and then one that has come
to take over.
Now we are talking of 4 parties.
Okay, get one very sensitive thing when he say, I would like to put you on the spot on top of the issue. Now, if you look the G5 body language and some of their utterances, like we go give you logistic support. If to say I not be PDP member, I for support you. And what's like we go support a presidential candidate we come from the South. Now, with all these kind of utterances and body language, who you think say the G5 go likely press their hand for vote for, looking at all these kind of utterances where they come from the sideline, from the G5?
It look like Obi.
Why you talk like that?
When Obi visits now, for example, if you take the Benue example, when Obi visits, we see the kind of talk we have. When he go wicked domain, we see the kind of talk we have. So it could also be a bargaining chip. Don't overtrust politicians. So the guys may just be playing it up, hoping that would be a bargain to bring them to the table with their PDP guys. Also, PDP go now, I think we could say, no, I don't want me these people do as they want to do. But we'll call them, are you? Go put in your letter. Make this matter settle. It could be that bargaining chip.
Yeah.
But it is obvious that they are weighing both sides. If this one no go work for us, if we won't be able to settle it, we want to show that guy.
You feel saying I make no one day in a hurry to take a decision and make a stand immediately. Because several times when they don't hold meeting, people don't look forward to them saying, okay, see who will go support. But they never. Even the last meeting where they hold for Lagos State, after they finish for River State 2 days before come Lagos State, people they expect say they go mention say see who will go the drama our support for. But at the end of the day, they still come out to say we're still open.
Then
for
they leave that window for reconciliation, and they leave them hoping and hoping. I just know see how it go fit happen because the kind of thing where they don't even tell you.
It's strong.
It get us away.
All right, but we just let people know say we don't open phone lines now. And if you call us, put you come out for this conversation. What do you think about the move? How G5 they carry their matter and how it they affect the political party PDP and how it go take effect Oga Atiku will be the presidential candidate of that party looking at vying for the post of presidency. Well, make I sharply read one message we did here with regards to this one. It said, good morning, good people of Wazobia. The fight of G5, known as the integrity people, is a good fight in the right direction. The agreement of the party has been breached and the reaction is expected. It is very unfortunate that whether we believe it or not, it is going to affect PDP negatively. Now it is personally talk. I hope they do the needful by embracing reconciliation if there is still time and opportunity for them. In all, Nigeria is what matters here. May God in his mercy restore the glory of our country. This is now Josephine from Lagos.
We go pick this question and maybe react. But first of all,
we get the caller
from
Marshall.
Marshall, welcome.
Hello, all right, good morning.
We greet you, sir.
Good morning, Marshall.
I don't come back again.
Yes, so...
Greetings to our analyst, to our brother way there. He don't talk and preach. And press don't ask him one can pressurize question. And the question, he say, he be like my brother, make I tell him. with my own, the G integrity have been integrated to.
Integrity.
They don't reach anywhere else. How can you say you are going to work for governorship? The same umbrella where we dey see us. And then you will later go say, you don't know about presidency. You go come force me from my house, make I go vote the first one I want. You know work. So the only thing they say, that's why they told them that ignore these people. Because if you can't give Wike, how you now? If you tell her you make him just retire. Nah. How you fit retire? But Wike go demand for another thing. If he's a man I come or don't not retire, but he get another thing I want to do. He not saying go say, he dey pain them, he dey sweet me. That thing, now they worry am. But the only thing I tell them is say, as I don't see him, I think una Fulani, the better part of Fulani. Then the other side of Fulani, you know they're too smooth. But see what happen for primary. Tambuwal and Wike are better friend though. Wike spend time. 9 minutes. Now Tambuwal say he put down in cap with 90 people. So man, I look this thing. Right. PDP now one kind central party as I dey see am. But now they go drag tire because Wakwanso and the rest of them, they know all those ones we record and say now Jara, even Peter D know. If Peter D follow Atiku for the vice presidency.
Hey,
Masha.
Sorry.
Like say Obina this time.
Let me take Nana beyond.
Nana.
Good morning,
we greet you, sir.
Good morning.
We greet you.
Good morning, Double Chief.
I greet you.
Welcome.
My sister, I greet you. Good morning.
I greet you too, my brother. Good morning. Welcome.
My brother don't finish everything. No need. My brother don't finish everything. No need.
Yeah.
I don't need get much thing to say. My brother don't finish everything. My brother, I greet you. Good morning. That's where you there. That thing where we can try to do. Yes, but that's what my brother, that's what we can do. It's a very great thing in Nigeria because he will expose all of them. We bring another thing to PDP. He will make us to stand where we there that Nigeria need to change. We need to change. That thing when we can do is the thing where can lead us to PDP get problems. They will not confuse Nigeria what we are going because we not say APC their own. They don't already fair. We get where.
All right.
My brother, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nana. May we take somebody from Anambra. Let's have a caller from Anambra. Hello.
Hello, how are they?
We greet you, sir. What's your name, sir?
My name is Sale.
All right, welcome.
Oka.
Welcome, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the thing we pull out the top, no far from the truth. Me, I be northern, so now from north I come.
Okay.
And we dey understand working this G5 they do, the interpretation they differently for us. So waiting Bola on top say it makes sense. And I remember say 2019 election, this past election went past. Northwest produced 9.3 million votes. Southeast produced almost 2 million votes. 5 states. South produced 4.something million votes. Southwest also produced almost 4 million votes, but not 3.something. Northeast don't produce 4.something million, and no central like that. So the Northwest, you will see, and that pattern of Northwest not be only for last year election. When I go check out, exactly, even during what do you call his name, Abiola, during that time election. When I go check the pattern of how these blocks they vote. So the North don't give Buhari 12 million votes. Atiku na 5.something million votes from 2019. If you reverse that one, you go understand the strategy. So waiting this G5 they do.
So sorry. We will come back to this because I get questions to ask you based on what's in it. But Olisa, good morning.
Good morning.
We greet you, sir. Go ahead.
Good morning. I want to talk about this G5 thing. Let me tell you something. Nigerian politicians, they are selfish people. Now, our Nigerian politicians, they are selfish. And so, you know, if you don't know, me, I know. I observe. Before their primaries, they already select their team. That's what is bringing problems. They call themselves party, but they already split before the primary election. That's why you see these people talking. If they can pinch themselves very well, you will see the bitter truth in these people. All these people, they know themselves. They don't come for your citizens. It's their own selfish interest. That's what they're meant for. That's why you see the G something, you see the different team in those people. That's my contribution.
Thank you, Lisa.
So based on waiting Felix being talk from Oka, people go on talk say, I mean, it means say, even if the 5 G5 governors throw their weights, maybe to an OB, for instance, it will be still no win article based on waiting in talks, maybe interpretation on how Northerners they use votes.
The best.
Mo could just take this call.
Just
Sorry,
hold on
guys.
first.
Mo could take this
Hello?
call.
Take this call. We'll come back.
Hello?
Hello, I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, sir. Welcome.
Welcome. Good morning.
Yeah, we greet you, sir.
Welcome, Sam.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
This G5 governors. Hello, Charles from Imo State.
Go on, sir. We hear you.
I want to talk about the 5 G governors. No, Charles, not Sam, Charles.
Charles, okay, Charles, sorry.
Charles, from Imo State.
All right.
I want to talk about the 5G governors.
Yeah, G5.
So remember that the wicked say agreement is an agreement. Can you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Charles.
Oga, you dey listen to yourself for TV now. You know, go feel they hear yourself for TV, they hear yourself for phone at the same time.
Call us back. Just call us back.
So you go like respond.
So respond to the question.
So if you not go make any difference, then why the 5 governors they worry
There's a difference, and the difference is in what Wike can possibly deliver and what the Benue guy can possibly.
Okay, so the other 3 they between significance.
They're not
Now, if we go by this arrangement,
there was something with the first question I said. He said something about he doesn't believe. Say vote for this party for gubernatorial, vote for another party for presidency. If it work, it don't work here before. ACN worked with Jonathan to deliver Southwest in 2011, except one state, which was Osun. Because the Osun guys say, go. But all the other states and work. That's why the father then get candidates. They get their own presidential candidate in that particular election.
So it is possible.
It's been done before.
So in 2015, 2019, the presidential candidate, they not even get to Rivers State too. They lost to PDP. But so what will be the significance of Wike if they still lost Rivers State itself, but they get the major blocks from the north and the southwest?
It's because the major blocks no day for floor this time around. The KKK states, Kano, Katsina, and Kaduna, they are now going to be splitted. They divided, seriously. Kwakwansia they there and his Kwakwanso and his Kwakwansia movement they there. Bola Ahmed Tinubu they there. Katsina is the home state of the president. Despite the fact that there are issues now with APC in Katsina. So the Labour self, they enter all that place. So the dynamics don't change totally. Gone are those days when you can rest and say, okay, may them take their rivers and the rest. I get Kano, Kaduna, Katsina for here.
So the Kardashians don't feel help matter again.
No, it's not go fear. Somebody be asked a question via
make I
message.
read one other question where I see for here where I would like make you respond. They say, good morning. Share waiting the G5 governors they justified or it just they greedy. Now greed they make them they push this agenda. If you say they justified, now waiting this person they talk.
They good. At the beginning, yes. At some point, it don't begin to like say, is this about us or about yourself?
Personal interest.
And when you look at the way our politics take day, now the personal interest comes first too, before you begin talk of, my party interest, my community interest and all of that. Now the first say, this power thing cake where they want cut, I want day inside. And the way I go take day inside, now if I fit come this way, If I don't come this, I don't go feed inside. So people go fight
so
for that.
Oga, this matter what did they talk about? Because other people go to argue, even the Atiku team don't argue, talk, say, truly, what did they talk about? What did they pursue a selfish interest? Because if you look the major parties, them, say if you look Labour Party, for instance, the Labour Party presidential candidate, na South. Their party chairman, na South. If you look, even the APC right now, President Muhammadu Buhari, na North. The chairman of the party, na still North. So then come talk, say, are you talk, say, if North win presidency, say he go step down. You know, talk, say, if North win as a candidate, that what Atiku is right now is just a candidate. He never win the presidency. So say, why all of them no fit calm down? Make Atiku, first of all, win presidency before they talk. Because that's what they do. We never win. Exactly. So as it take be, so now they can't even talk, say, even Wike, engineer people will be say follow put a rule for inside their constitution will make them impossible for any other person for any other zone to take over from the chairman if the chairman either resign or step down.
Yes,
because by the constitution, waiting the same Oga Wike follow put that matter there.
Person will come from that person's side.
So if Oga Wike put that law, then what's be the first way they make about? Because if you find out, say, even if your child you come out today and I say it must be somebody within that northern zone go take over, then what are we talking about? So it be the whole noise about.
Now that time you go begin to understand and say, this thing now about us or about them. Initially, when they begin make that noise, it makes sense. This is that. And then if they had resolved it that time, fine. But now they're supposed to find it.
I'll still ask this question again and again. At this junction, you know, if you say the presidential candidate Atiku Abubakar not get anything he go fit do to mend the disagreement with these G5 governors on your own. If you go advise them in your own way at this junction, what do you go advise them to do?
I go advise them make you go ahead with this election.
Make you not try to mend fences.
Make you leave the fence.
Okay, the G5.
Make you leave the fence because I don't think that fence they fit down.
Ingo stand chances because you don't talk and say the chance them. Say the game don't change.
They go affect in chances because we can hold some votes.
Yes.
The Benue guy too will hold some votes.
Yes.
So now make you go do your own calculation for all the other side. Where you go figure votes. Like the kind manipulation where they do for the North now. The president say, now five Christian governors. All those kind of things. If he help you get votes up, even reduce the vote of others. Don't forget that. Once people don't begin to talk, say, now I
once they don't get sentimental,
they go they push aside those other ones where they don't see as their own.
Oga be like,
we get a caller. Fumi,
welcome.
Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you. My name is Rotimi.
All right. Rotimi, go ahead.
Welcome. Yeah, I call you from Lagos, Bariga.
Oh, yeah, now. We didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Carry go.
I thank Oga Dolaron for waiting he don't talk so far on top of the G5 matter. But now just one question I want to ask.
Oh, yeah, now.
Because I look and say, if G5 day, just 5 governors for PDP, they talk say they no go support PDP or support Atiku. What is the assurance say their followers go follow them, no vote for Atiku or follow PDP for the matter? Because I'm not good enough. Sometimes you say, okay, go see me, not do this thing. And for my mind, I don't go do it. I know say it good. I go do it. I don't go do it. So as it be like this now, waiting be the assurance say the odd followers of these 5 governors go also follow them through. No vote for Atiku or for PDP. Now the question I'll ask that.
All right. Thank you, Rotimi. We'll take another question. We'll take another caller before we respond to this. Emmanuel.
Good morning.
We greet you, sir. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning, my brother. Welcome. Thank you.
I want to choose much for waiting down my brother they talk.
Oh, yeah, now.
So I see that this now for the G5 governor from that state. Hello?
Yes, go on. We didn't hear you.
So when they talk, I think I say for that way, when they say all those governors don't promote, and they think I say that God will. If God can do it and bring other people from the content, other party, it will make other, let me say, Labour Party to winner. Now my own suggestion be that.
Okay. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Thank you, Emmanuel.
We get John.
Joel.
Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joel.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now go ahead. We did hear you.
My matter about DG governor.
Now G5.
That's G5.
G5.
These things where they do.
Yes.
They don't do them because they know say if this one favor them, they go. This one go favor, they go. So they know the line where they won't go. Don't be say because they won't go, say they won't wicked Atiku. They know say if Atiku lose now, they go favor Obi. If Obi lose now, they will favor them. So those things now the system where they try to play. Now first game they won't play. For me on weekend, all this one they do say be Jagabani, be this. Me as the Kwere boy. Now you won't pass, now you the Jew. Now people will put down for power like Rotomi Amechi, we put down for power, we do Rosi, we don't say, now you work for them, Amechi take win during the PDP time, where they say they don't give them ticket, all those things. Now they mean they play. That man, a sense man. All the people they fall down, they don't know what the Kwere man do too. He go use the food for pocket.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Very quickly, based on what this guy talk, now remind me of waiting Oga Yinaya talk. Say if Oga Wike feel say in the fight good cause and PDP no agree listen to them, why they no feel come out enter another party go test their their fame? You know, so now what some people go want to talk say, I'm not gonna come out go test on a fame. So quickly respond to the guy based on this, you know.
Okay, there was a guy who said whether the people who follow each of
these governors.
See. Which is why person like Wiki, he's not relying 100% on say people go just follow him because they talk.
They love him, yeah.
They put the dough for ground.
Okay.
So anyhow you look at it, he go control those votes reasonably. So now money they behind that one. The Benue man, he said no as they play his own game. First of all, started with the APC people, now he went to, and he knows that in people, they're very concerned about that farmer issue.
Yeah,
and he has played it very strongly.
It's a sensitive situation.
If you take that one, manipulate emotion.
But I really
the other three guys, they can't control, they're not controlling it.
That's some messages.
Okay, make I just read this message so that I could just quickly respond to him because of time, we could wrap them up. It's a good morning, Wazobia people. Concerning the problem rocking the G5 governors and PDP, please, let's remember that Wike said he's fighting for integrity, fairness, and justice zoning system. My question is, how is zoning done in Rivers and Benue governorship primary? Now, this person, they take us to Rivers State and Benue State. Since they talk about now zoning...
It should be the PDP group now for Rivers, at least now for River and person. So maybe finally, then they try to correct what they don't do, they don't do before.
Thank you, well done.
Okay, make I see whether I get one more. Make we just take one more message. All right, PDP presidential candidates should go back to the aggrieved G5 governors, else they will lose the other party. Now, waiting this person they talk, they will lose to the other party. So in the hopes they make Oga Atiku go follow them respond. But as you don't talk, they don't
go to the theater. If you go enter second ballot, make you enter. They will do deal at second ballot.
They don't exhaust every avenue. Oga Onojede Olahon, thank you well for your time what you give us today.
The pleasure is
last week we be expect you before better. Like
now traffic, now fuel. Ade Awolowo Road there.
Fuel no day.
Fuel no day.
So hope say this 14 we'll resolve them. Anyway, now for you go for wrap up this very conversation and this very segment because we want to carry Legwaka enter inside the one we consign money. And Frank Fagbo don't balance to tell us what they share. I believe say you want to learn one new thing we consign money, the economy.
Olúwa ni olùṣọ́ àgùntàn mi. Ó mú mi lọ sí ìhà omi dídákẹ́ rọ́rọ́. Èmi kì yóò bẹ̀rù ibi kan. Alàgbà, òmíràn ni Gòláyátì.
Eruku lálá agbégilóko, ọ̀nà gẹ̀rẹ̀ agíjù odò.
òun lásájú àwọn ọmọ ogun ìlú finasílẹ̀ ó di ìhámọ́ra ogun ni látòkè kan lẹ̀ fìlà irin ẹ̀wù orin ló wọ̀ ó ní orúkọ Jésù ìdáhùn nípa òun ló bá fọwọ́ méjèèjì gbé ìdá sókè àfi.
Adejoye, a Mount Zion film production showing Mondays to Fridays, 9 p.m. on Wazobiamax TV.
Hey, Chelsea, waiting they work for her, no, they work for go. Take care of yourself and.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top Wazobiamax TV.
So they careful who you they do. Oh God, when
God, am I a spoon?
As you come here, we tell you welcome to Better Talk.
So whether you dress or not, women have always been sexualized by men.
So long as say the law still there.
Yes.
Okay. Our parents, a lot of our parents got it all wrong.
Who no get PVC? I'm so sorry for you. Thank God that I have my own.
Hey, Chelsea, waiting they work for her, no, they work for go. Take care of yourself and.
Better Talk, showing Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on top Wazobiamax TV.
In 2019, you get one investment where we say I go into, they call them mutual funds. But I invest in this particular asset with Naira. And that investment, up until now, my return on that investment, it did lower than waiting the current inflation day at this point in time. Waiting that one mean? It means that investment not just dead on arrival. And the major reason why this mutual funds, where we say I buy in 2019, up for 3 years after, the return on investment still did lower than waiting our current inflation rate day. Now, because of the fact that I invest in Naira denominated currency. Investments, it got nothing to do with patriotism, but sometimes if you want to be patriotic, put on one side. Also, if you want to invest, make it also put on one side. Now, some of the information website we give you on top money matter be this. My name is Fagbo Frank. I'll go straight into some of the stories website we get from here from the transport industry, the transportation industry. A lot of commuters and people will be say they work out left and right. They try to use public transport. They complain, lament. Talk say they don't experience nothing less than 100% hike in price. Meaning, say, place where we say they enter 400 naira right now, don't enter to 800 naira. So, for instance, if they go from mile 2, they come CMS, they enter 200 before. Right now, we don't turn 400. And that thing definitely go trickle down into, if you be salary earner, it go trickle down into your salary. If you be person who say they run business here and there, it go trickle down into your sales. So you go know, say, a lot of these things, they affect the living standard of Nigerians. And right now, Nigerians don't they complain, talk say, the wahala on top transport, it don't too much. Based on
this whole fuel scarcity. And the business takeaway segment, I go explain, so no go anywhere, because I go explain what exactly be the reason for this current fuel scarcity we see with the experience. Committee has done the complaint, 100% transportation hike as regards the numbers. Oil marketers also don't come out, they don't talk, say when governments go commot fuel subsidy, they talk say the price of petrol will definitely hit nothing less than 400 naira per litre. Remember, say a couple of days back, I come here, I tell you, say government talk say they go commot fuel subsidy, they go stop the fuel subsidy we say they always do, they go stop them in June 2023, and as they stop them, definitely the price go increase, and they predict say the price go hit nothing less than 400 naira per litre. So as guy man for Inside Street, make you brace up, because 2023, these are the signs where they make us know, say, oh boy, it be as it gets, things no go easy as it be, because of the fact, say, they won't commot fuel subsidy, and as they commot them, the price of fuel go hit 400 naira per litre. You get one investment where we say they for inside we country, Nigeria Treasury bills at this point in time, it don't hit nothing less than 14% for the month of November. Forget all this grammar we say with a blow for here. Imagine you go just carry your money, whether not 10,000 naira or 20,000, carry and go bank. If you carry and go bank, tell them say you want to invest in treasury bills. Treasury bills now say you they borrow government your money. You carry your money, give government. Say government, in the space of 90 days or 3 months, or whether not 6 months you want to do, or 1 year you want to do, I they give you this money. As I give you this money, you go give me back when that time don't elapse. If now 90 days you want to do, at the end of 90 days, government will give you back, they go return your money, and as they return your money, even immediately they give them that money, we say they borrow them, they will give you your interest instantly. 14% now be the rate at this point in time as we talk for inside November where we day. Now one of the highest we say we don't experience in a very, very, very long time. At the point in time, this time last year, treasury bills dropped to like 6%, and a very, very secured investment, because it is backed up by the Nigerian government. Nothing if you do your money based on the fact that you give government your money. So it is guaranteed by the full faith of the Nigerian Federation. Straight into another story we get for here. And if you want to understand from my previous story how to go into regarding investing in Nigeria Treasury bills, all the commercial banks, we say you know, whether not this bank or Bank A or Bank B, you know them, all these banks. Just go inside. Tell them, say, you want to invest in treasury bills with as low as 10K. And the highest we say, if you do, now 50 million naira. But 10K if you do, 20K if you do, 100K if you do, invest, just keep your money. Anyhow, bad as a bad, at least 14% go hit you as you drop your money, you carry and go bank. Straight into the next story. FX don't be very, very difficult at this point in time. The current rate we say we get, as at this morning, now 778. Foreign exchange, meaning say you want to change your naira to dollar exchange rate for inside black market. Now 778. So if you got anything to do regarding dollar, you want to change dollar, you want to buy naira, you want to do all this change, you want to meet aboki, you want to meet BDCs, may you do what you want to do regarding exchange rate right now, now 778. To the 778 naira, 778 naira to the dollar as we speak. Straight into the next story website we get for here. Nigerian naira, this new naira website we get. CBN don't talk say they, and EFCC they track withdrawals, huge withdrawals. I think it's like saying that 2 months ago or some 3 months ago, I just want to go withdraw, make I use cash, do something, the tune of 1 million naira, and CBN, they each and all these commercial banks, they charge nothing less than 70-something thousand naira to just withdraw 1 million. So you're gonna say they try to see how they use make sure say people know they withdraw cash at if you want to do anything, make they run the cashless policy, run your transactions. And now wait till CBN don't talk. Say this new naira website they don't bring in place. They talk say EFCC go they monitor huge sums. Website you want withdraw. So if you say you won't use any, you won't deal with cash, my brothers and sisters, things go they very, very difficult at this point in time. You feel they make sure say you just do whether not transfer you want to do, or just make sure say you use any e-payments platform website you go use to run different financial transactions, because CBN wants make we bring them down as the way Nigerians they deal with cash. Straight into our business takeaway segment. What's really be the cost of this fuel scarcity where we experience right now? You know, say we always import our fuel, despite the fact say now we get them, now we they produce them, we go carry them go refine them, come import them back. And another story we say we go discuss that one. But as they import them back, we get people we say when all these huge vessels enter our country, they carry this fuel, they go put them for mother vessels. You get what they call mother vessels, big tanks, large tanks. Now from those tanks. Now in tank farms, sometimes they call them tank farms. Now in some of all these guys, they go carry them, go meet, dispatch them, go meet different filling stations, drop them for there. And the price at which those people they get them, the marketers, they try to get them from these tank farms, they're very, very expensive. Because even the marketers, they talk, say, for them to get access to dollars at this point in time, because of the price of dollars, so everything, people, they don't get access to official rates. As they don't get access to official rate, they don't get, definitely they guys buy them from black market. And I tell you what's in the black market now, 778 naira. So all these things now enter the whole value chain for fuel, and definitely go affect the price of fuel. Bad as it bad, long story short, they try using how they go use increase the price of fuel. And you know, say it go trickle down to inflation again, because each and every Nigerian, most Nigerians, they deal with fuel. Ademola.
My brother, I buy fuel black market at 280 naira per liter. Black market.
How much you buy your gas last time?
Gas. The last time I buy gas, it was like 15,400.
You the year am?
Yes.
15,400.
So,
12 points.
Yeah, that
12.5 kg.
Yes.
Transportation don't also increase.
Yes,
and they say you they drive, but then people will be say they use downfall, they lament.
To enter cab now, sir, if you go to think why don't I use my legs? My legs are working.
So Frank, the explanation where CBN they give and all of this, makes sense. Add up to me because I want to understand. Now then they in charge of FX, everything we consign access to dollar. And we know, say, they don't ban dollar access to different things and importations and what would they do. Yeah. And we know, say, the major thing where they give us revenue for inside this country, where they give us FX, now crude oil. They want to tell us talk, say they no go fit get away where NNPC go fit access FX or something to make things they better for us. And why it be say Mayfield will come tell us, say, NNPC never fits in any way drop even a single dollar for us. Since how many months? So you've been talking, say, from $3 billion, so you be say NNPC they remit. Now na $0 they remit. Add up to us. So the only thing we they do now to fit carry our crude oil, bring that refined fuel. That is all.
That's it.
The subsidy would they pay from our pocket. I don't understand. So what is the reason they give no add up to us at all? Maybe explain to Nigerians what to make we get to suffer this kind of thing we would suffer this period.
One of these
better
days,
things.
CBN governor must come here. May he can explain exactly
follow us talk.
But follow us talk. What's really they happen?
All right, we just wrap up the matter for here. We appreciate Ona so much. Everybody we don't deal with us from beginning of the show to this time. As a matter they be 2 hours of better entertainment where they give them to you back to back of things where they happen for Nigeria. No miss them. Tomorrow we will come again 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Follow us on top our social media handles, on top Instagram, Twitter at wazobiamax TV and Wazobia TV NG. On top YouTube, we see now, we see all the comments on they put for there. Keep the conversation going as well. I beg, as I talked before, now Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. We're always a day here to follow you, Yan. So until we meet again tomorrow, my name is Edewo. Follow me at Edewo10 on top Instagram and Twitter as well. Prep.
Yes, so my people, shop don't close. Now here this will go end them. Tomorrow again we'll go bring on another balanced diet of entertainment. Today, not Tuesday. So make you join the Better Talk ladies. When 8 o'clock, don't tandagidiba as I will bring you a bonge program as it concern women. My name na Precious Enyi. On top of Instagram, I be Precious Enyi official. Enyi they spell am ENYI. And it means say I'll be your friend. And me, I won't consider to be your friend. Till tomorrow, we'll go jam.
Oshuko, now my name. But if you call me Triple Chief. My papa say when it better for fisherman, na padu, it the way we friends. Bye-bye. Una bye-bye.
Padu your way. We go see.